YouTube. Welcome to another special episode of NBA Player Props, where we giving props to the true players. Alright? It's Wednesday, May 21st, 2025. I'm gracious host, Young Jeffrey. Let's go! Alright, before we even get started with the picks, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you can be notified when your boy is dropping fresh content. Alright? Also, we got the Knicks and Pacers tonight. It's going to be beautiful. Check out the links in the description. You got links to Sportsbook that you may or may not have access to. You know, why not help a brother out? HBO, you know what I'm saying? You can sign up. Or, you know, if you have it already, that's cool. You know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I know you itching. Alright? Also, link to the Discord and links to all my socials like X, TikTok. Also, link in my Discord. And if you want to get into that, you know what I'm saying? Get you into the private chat. I make it easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Because we ain't selling lemonade. We trying to cash and stash together. All right. First pick, I got Karl Anthony Towns over 11.5 rebounds. Straight up. Over 11.5 rebounds. He's hit this 3 of his last 4 games against the Indiana Pacers. 12, 15, and 12 rebounds respectively. All right, he's hit this metric 60% of the time over the course of this season. Overall, I think 11.5 is a soft line for Karl Anthony Towns, as long as he keep his hands to himself and stay out of foul trouble. All right, Karl Anthony Towns, I like him over 11.5 rebounds. I ain't looking back. I ain't trying to sweat his points either, because sometimes he be bullshitting. Next, I like Tyrese Halliburton over 4.5 rebounds. All right, he's hit this metric 8 out of his last 10 games, averaging 5.8 rebounds in that span. He's a very, very good rebounding point guard. One of the best rebounding guards in the league. I like him over 4.5 rebounds. I'm shocked that it's not at 5. Sometimes his counterparts like Nembhard, Nesmith be missing shots. Miles Turner, sometimes he'll turn into Soft Turner, Timmy Turner, Nat Turner. I'm just joking, but sometimes Miles Turner definitely be on my sugar honey iced tea list, but he ain't today though. I definitely got him today, especially playing against New York Knicks, who can be a little soft down there with Big Purr, aka Karl Anthony Towns, or Big Cat. But I like Tyrese Halliburton over 4.5 rebounds. The Knicks struggle against rebounding point guards, and Tyrese Halliburton is no exception to that. All right. Next, I like Josh Hart over 21.5 points plus rebounds. He's hit this in his last 3 games straight versus the Indiana Pacers with 30, 26, and 40 points plus rebounds, respectively. He's hit this metric 68% of the time over the course of the season. 21.5 is very, very soft for Josh Hart. One of the best rebounding wings / shooting guards in the league. All right. I think Josh Hart, who's going against a team who is a pretty good rebounding team with Turner and Siakam. But Josh Hart is gritty. He's smart. He has good instincts. And he's going to play heavy minutes because he plays for Tibbs. So he's going to play over 38 minutes tonight. He's going to have the volume and the consistency. Josh Hart, turn me up. All right, 21.5 points plus rebounds. Next, I like Pascal Siakam over 6.5 rebounds. All right, against the Knicks, he's hit this 3 of his last 5 games. He got hooked on one. He had 6 rebounds. Heavy odds. FanDuel got him at minus 140 odds to go over. What else I got? Bet Rivers minus 143. Sleeper got him at minus 150 at 3. Underdog got him at minus 179. So very high odds to go over 6.5 rebounds. All right, if you want to, play it safe and do 10 rebounds plus assists, you can do that for Pascal Siakam. But I'm just taking his rebounds straight up. I like it at 6.5 rebounds or at 7 rebounds for Pascal Siakam. Great rebounding power forward / small forward. Heavy odds to go over 6.5 rebounds. The New York Knicks, 23rd in the league versus power forwards rebounds. Pascal Siakam is no exception. They're going to have to deal with Miles Turner and Siakam getting rebounds. And, of course, a great rebounding point guard in Tyrese Halliburton. Crazy work. My Knicks going to have their hands full tonight. But you know what? That's why God gave us 2 hands. This why God gave us two hands. I'm ready. I can't wait. Can't wait. What time the game start? Can't wait. Next, I like Jalen Brunson. I like Jalen Brunson over 36 points plus assists. All right, he's been going crazy with the assists, and I think he'll get like 7 assists. That's why I won't take his assist straight up, because they bumped it to 7.5. I actually think he'll get like right at 7, maybe even 6. But I think he'll have a big night scoring the basketball. Right? I don't think they'll be able to stop him on the perimeter, especially if he can get his 3-ball going early in their game. He's definitely a third and fourth quarter guy. Specifically the last 10 minutes of a ball game. Very, very clutch. The most clutch time points in the league this year overall. I like Jalen Brunson over 36 points plus assists. I just do. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to play it safe. If you can get his rebounds plus assists at 10, I would cut it off at 10. If it bumps to 10.5, I wouldn't take it. So if you can get his assists at 6.5 or 7, I would take it. If it bumps to 7.5 assists, don't take it. If you can get his rebounds plus assists at 10, I would cap it at 10. Maybe 10.5. Maybe. Yeah, I think he'll get 7 assists, and I think he'll get 4 rebounds. So if you get it at 10.5, I guess you can take it. It's on the edge, but if it's 10.5 rebounds plus assists for Jalen Brunson, you can take that. But 11, we starting to push it now. You don't want to push it real good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Next, I like Mikal Bridges over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. Just gritty. Last 2 games against Indiana Pacers, 11 and 10 rebounds plus assists respectively. Heavy odds to go over all the sports books. This team's no stranger to playing against each other. At the end of the day, they go head to head a lot. In the Eastern Conference. So you're gonna get what you're gonna get. The last 10, last 5, last 15, all that stuff at the end of the day don't mean nothing. It's playoff time. It's gritty basketball. 2 teams that are gonna be scratching and clawing, trying to get to the finals and come out of the East. Halliburton gonna be talking that shit. Right? And Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and OG Anunoby are going to be doing the same. So they're going to be going back and forth. I do like Mikal Bridges, 7.5 rebounds plus assists tonight. Ain't going to think twice about it. What else I got for y'all, man? Ben Mathurin, over 10.5 points plus assists. As long as he gets the minutes. Every time he plays 25 minutes, he is 77% head-to-head hit rate against the New York Knicks, averaging 22 points plus assists. All right, last 5 games. Let's see. Head to head, he's averaging 21.8 and 77% hit rate. What else we got? 12.6 over the course of his last 10 games. 15.4 points plus assists over the course of his last 20 games. So you got consistency and volume for Mathurin. Every time he plays 25 or more minutes, which I think he will play, anywhere from 25 to 28 minutes tonight at the small forward position. The New York Knicks struggle against small forwards, rebounds, and assists, right? And I think 10.5 points plus assists is very, very sweet for Benedict Mathurin, all right? As I said, against, his last 9 games, he's hit this 8 out of his last 9 games against the New York Knicks head-to-head. I like Mathurin over 10.5 points plus assists. I think it's sweet. I'm talking about diabetes. I'm talking about cinnamon rolls, Swiss rolls, honey buns, stickies, right? Boston baked beans, all of that. Sweet. Sweet as fuck. All right, so we got Mikal Bridges over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. We got Karl-Anthony Towns over 11.5 rebounds. Ben Mathurin over 10.5 points plus assists. Tyrese Halliburton over 4.5 rebounds. Pascal Siakam over 6.5 rebounds or over 7 rebounds. Or you can take him over 10 rebounds plus assists. Like Josh Hart over 21.5 points plus rebounds. If you want to add in Jalen Brunson over 36 points plus assists or over 7.5 free throws attempted. All right. You enjoy this content, you know. Also, WNBA, Courtney Williams over 14.5 points. I'm just going to throw that in there. You know, it is what it is. If you enjoy this content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification so that you can be notified when your boy is dropping fresh content. Excuse me. I had to, I thought I was about to belch. Anyway, links down below to my social. Also, my Discord links down there. You know what I'm saying? If you guys, want to leave me a tip, give me some Starbucks money. The cold brew on y'all's house, not mine. That'll be beautiful. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when your boy's dropping fresh content. And if you hit subscribe to HBO, and I ain't talking about Max, I'm talking about helping brother out.